Now's a really good time to talk about another problem that a lot of people have with these conversions. There is something that I keep referring to as the shark fin, and that's this fin here, which this control button rides on. So that's a control button. I'll try to get nice and close here. Control button, and that's the shark fin. Now what happens when people turn the aperture control ring too far? The control button falls behind the shark fin and gets stuck. Now this is pretty straightforward here in the case where you have easy access to it, but on some lenses this is really deep inside them. So lesson one, don't turn it too far or else it'll get stuck behind the shark ring, the shark fin. Now if it does, if you have access to it, then it's pretty straightforward. Then just push the button out and turn, push the button out and turn the shark fin counterclockwise, and you're okay again. Now if you don't have access to it, if it's really deep in the lens, you could either take the lens apart, which is challenging, it takes a little bit longer, but what I find is another good way to do it is, I should use a deep lens for it, but basically the concept is the same here. This here is the auto aperture lever. It's the other lever, right? Now when the auto aperture lever is activated and held, the spring force on the button goes away. So if you tap it, the lens, a lot of times you can get the button to fall down outside of and get stopped from being tracked behind the shark fin, and then you can rotate by itself, and then as soon as you let go of that auto control aperture, it's in the right place. So there are two ways to try to recover it. One, just push the button out. The other is you can initiate the auto aperture and tap the lens so that using gravity to help you, because you have to know where the button is, so that gravity will pull it down and hold it away from the center of the lens, so you can counter rotate and get the button untrapped from the shark fin. So that's the most common problem people run into with these conversions.